Moshokir here with a discussion video, and based on the title, I do know it's going to be controversial. I could already sense the dislike buttons. Just get it over with. Okay, this is going to be One Piece versus Naruto. I'm going to go through different qualities of the anime and rate them, and basically give you my 2 cents on what I think is better in which. Okay, first one is animation, and in terms of animation quality, the best would be Naruto in my perspective, because you have less animation errors in Naruto than in One Piece. And if you need any evidence of this, you just go to the Dressrosa arc, go to beginning of Whole Cake, and the end of Impel Down. Plenty of examples there. But in terms of animation style, and that doesn't count because it's personal preference, it's One Piece. I just like the way it's drawn, I like the way it's animated, I like the fluidity, but that just doesn't count because it's personal perspective. Okay, in terms of personas, creating personalities, creating characters, their complexities, so on and so forth, I honestly think One Piece takes this one. Sure, there are very complex personalities in Naruto, like Sasori's, Deidara's, Madara's, well, Tobirama's, not Hashirama's. Hashirama is simple, a bit cliche too. And next is backstories. Now, I know when I say backstories, the first thing that comes to mind is Itachi's backstory. And I do agree with you that I honestly think it's better than any backstory in the One Piece verse. But there are way more tragic backstories that are actually good in One Piece than in Naruto. That's why I just have to give it to One Piece, because you can't just have one very good backstory. Well, the Minato one was pretty good too, but the thing is, the Naruto verse abuses backstories. You have Rin being used multiple times. It's an obvious for me. This one goes to One Piece. Next is pacing, and that just has to go to Naruto, because One Piece pacing as of late has been atrocious, and I mean atrocious. Just watch Dressrosa. It is it's the longest arc in the series, and its pacing is just holy shit. They drag everything out. They're just showing broken buildings and little snippets of fights that aren't actually in the manga, and it's just obvious that they want to buy time, and that just makes it crappy, and it's sad. Okay, after pacing is filler, and this one goes to Naruto, because fillers in One Piece suck most of the time. They do. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just the way it is. My favorite fillers in One Piece were the G5 and the one with Apis in way in the beginning. That girl that could talk to animals. Those two are my favorite fillers in One Piece, but overall, their fillers sucked. And Naruto is actually capable of creating good fillers. I mean, that's obvious in my perspective. But overall, Naruto takes that one. Oh, examples of fillers would be Karin's backstory. That was an awesome filler. The Kaguya Odutsuki backstory, that was also a good filler. You have I don't like the parallel universe filler, but a lot of my friends do, so I'm just gonna put that one out there. You could check it out if you'd like. There's just a lot of them. The Crystal Style Users filler, I forgot what it was called. That was one of my favorites, and you just have multiple examples of them, because it just doesn't. I don't think it's a matter of perspective, because if you look at the One Piece fillers, a lot of them are just poorly written. You just go through them, please. Okay. After fillers, there are plot twists. One Piece plot twists, I think, are better than Naruto plot twists, and Naruto plot twists are expected. Come on, you guys saw, you guys already knew Minato was Naruto's dad. It's just obvious. And in terms of foreshadowing, I think that One Piece is better than Naruto, because One Piece has been going on for a very long time, and you have snippets in the very beginning of One Piece, like the name Sanji, have massive significance right now in the current arc. It's just very well written and very well perceived and very well planned by Oda, that you could have stuff in the East Blue Saga be foreshadowing stuff way later on in Wano, or in you get what I mean. It's just it's obvious. You could just go on any theorist's video and see that stuff. It's very nice. I highly recommend for Neverworld's videos, Roger's Base's videos, King of Lightning's videos. Oh, and Madison 100, she does good videos too, but they're not discussions, they're live reactions. Okay. Okay, after foreshadowing is plot holes. And the series with the most plot holes is, drumroll please, Naruto. I like Masashi Kishimoto, I like his stories, but come on, there are plot holes up the wazoo with Naruto. I mean, I could name any plethora of plot holes you want. I mean, Kakashi achieving Susanoo, like, really? Madara using Kamui to free Obito from the falling boulder. How did Madara free Boruto? Like, I mean, Obito, what the fuck am I saying? Obito, how did Madara free Obito? The linking between the Sharingan, if that was an actual thing as portrayed by Naruto and not as it was portrayed by Kakashi and Obito, then it should have worked with Itachi and Sasuke. You have and the Three Tails and Rin. If the Three Tails and Rin thing was true, then how did later on, after that incident, Yagura, the third Mizukage, get the Three Tails? Just how? There's a shit ton of stuff. I could just keep going on and on and on and on, and the plot. Okay, so basically, due to the plot holes, I think the Naruto series just started to lose its weight, and I just have to give the win to One Piece, because Naruto series is great, don't get me wrong, but just Masashi near the end just murdered the series. He did. He put so many plot holes in there. Minato achieving Sage Mode. If Minato had Sage Mode way back when, he would have stopped Obito easy with Sage Mode, but no, he didn't. No. I could keep going on, guys, but come on. I think this is obvious, and I'm sorry if you're disappointed. Leave a dislike, I don't care, but that's my perspective. It's okay if you disagree, but, you know, that's just my perspective and my reasoning for why I think One Piece is better than Naruto. Alright, I hope you subscribe if you like the video. Even if you disagree with me, I hope you would like my content later on. And until next time, guys, this is Moshuk here, and I'm out.